Today, we're going to talk about cannabis and depression.
As a nurse, I've worked with oncology patients, I've worked with trauma patients, I've worked with psychiatric patients in crisis, and I've encountered hundreds, if not thousands, of depressed people. In fact, I've been depressed. And I think it's important to start by defining depression. I think it's important also to explain an individual with major depressive disorder can have everything in life going well for themselves and still not find pleasure in things that used to bring them pleasure, not have the energy to get out of bed, to shower, to brush their teeth, to spend time with their friends again. Depression can also be situational. A divorce, a death, a loss of a loved one, a loss of something that mattered deeply to you, your reputation, your standing in society. Whatever creates this depression, the situation that creates this depression, when it's worked on, when it's fixed, the depression can go away. That's not clinical depression. Clinical, major depressive disorder is a dysfunction or a dysregulation of neurotransmitters in the brain. Primarily serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. Traditionally, stimulation of the NMDA receptors, the GABA receptors, these have been a lot of the ways that we have clinically treated depression or the imbalance of neurotransmitters. Upon the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, specifically the CB1 receptors, it's realized that the stimulation of the CB1 receptors also regulates the production and the timing and release of serotonin and dopamine. Collectively, these receptors help us to retain the chemicals that allow us to feel happy. So how does cannabis relate to depression? Are you saying, smoke away your troubles? Hey, it could help, but that is not what I'm saying. You can effectively stimulate one of the receptors that is responsible for increasing and regulating the neurotransmitters that are imbalanced when you are feeling depressed. This is not a substitution for any medication that a doctor has prescribed you. I'm not saying that because lavender stimulates the NMDA receptors to go start inhaling essential oils instead of taking the antidepressants that the doctor prescribed you. Botanical medications have an entourage effect and can have a lower chance of side effects than pharmaceutical drugs. But always follow medical advice.
I wanted to stop the video right here for the benefit of anyone who may have experienced the tragic outcomes that depression can lead to. This isn't a clickbait, nothing like that. The next part of the video gets a little bit emotional. I wanted to give you the option to stop it and not watch it if you want. So thanks for tuning in. And stay tuned for the next part.